With the major parties kicking into campaign mode for next year's election, Bathurst councillor Dr Jess Jennings has announced his pre-selection as Labor candidate for Calare. Despite the thrashing Labor received at the polling booths in 2013, Dr Jennings is confident this next election will be different under the helm of opposition leader Bill Shorten.
The Gillard Rudd stuff was quite damaging, and that's not there now, so that level of stability I think is the main thing that will give voters confidence.
Dr Jennings believes Bill Shorten is the best man to lead a Labor government despite his involvement in the Royal Commission into Trade Union Governance and the recent controversy at the Labor National Conference.
Both the left and the right sides of the Labor Party supported Bill Shorten at the conference, and that was overwhelmingly clear. I mean, they had an opportunity to tear him apart and they didn't.
But people are losing faith in the major parties, shown by the results of the last election as minor parties dominate the Senate. Dr Oliver Villa, politics lecturer at Charles Sturt University, says this is due to a lack of noticeable differences between Liberal and Labor.
There's a lot of talk about an extreme centre where there's a convergence of politics that are pretty much doing the same thing. Labor, Liberal in Australia, Conservatives and New Labour in the UK, Republicans and Democrats in the United States, and pretty much it's a neoliberal thrust. They agree on the same things, but they probably interpret and implement the same policies just a little bit differently.
If elected, Dr Jennings promises to boost Calare's struggling manufacturing sector, as well as improve regional tourism and promote community engagement, something he says the current member, John Cobb, has been ineffective at doing. He also remains unapologetic about his controversial streak.
I get labelled as being someone who stirs the pot a bit, but quite honestly I think I'm just doing my job.
James Wells reporting for CCI News.